Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Jamie back for another Battlefield 3 multiplayer commentary for everybody to enjoy. Today we got a match of rush attack on the map Damavon Peak. If any guys follow my channel at all, you'll know that I'm not much of a rush player, and I had the opportunity to game with some pretty great PTFO players a few weeks back, and we actually played the game type that was rush. And to be honest with you, I got my shit pushed in so bad, and I said to myself, man, I have no idea what is the proper way to play rush. So I took it amongst myself to try to get a little better at the game type, and in doing so, what I did was actually jumped on YouTube and done a bit of research, found some great videos by some great commentators like D. Crew Colin and Don't Blink and guys of those sorts who really know their stuff, and I took some points away from the videos that they had done of ways to improve playing the game rush. And any of you guys that follow my channel at all will know that I am mostly a conquest player, and it's a game type that I have played pretty much religiously ever since Bad Company 2, and never spent a lot of time, just played a few matches here and there of rush, and just really never got used to the game type, how it plays out, you know, what the key things are to learn and to do. And I know some of these points will be pretty old to a lot of the better players out there, but I've always said with my channel, anything that I find that helps me improve my gameplay, I will pass it on, and hopefully it would help some other people at the same time. So here we go. But basically, with the game of rush, what I find that works for me is basically it's very important that you move as a squad. I mean, stick with your teammates, don't try to do a lone wolf kind of thing, because it's probably not going to work. You basically want to move into an area together, work with your squad mates, and cover the general area that you're trying to, what MCOM you're trying to arm. And once you get that done, one of your teammates move in. I mean, I know everybody would like to get the 600 points total for getting the particular MCOM station, but at the end of the day, it's about playing as a team, as I've said several times before. Move in as a team, clear out the area, and then one guy go in and arm while the other guys basically protect. And you see me here just really fail with the controller, doing a bit of dolphin diving there, as I am still doing. This game, by the way, is on the PS3. So as I was saying, move in with the team, clear the general area of the particular MCOM station you're trying to attack, and then go in, let one guy arm it while the other three of you guys, or two in my particular case here, lay back and just offer a bit of protection until you get the station down. So that's one point that I have picked up on by watching a few videos and things like that. Another point is, it's called rush, but you don't have to rush in right away. I mean, on the console you have 75 ticket count, so I mean, basic that is 75 deaths, we can call it, until the MCOM station goes down. And you'll see right here, I mean, it's getting pretty close. We only have 11 tickets left, but there's no need to panic. We were talking back and forth because thank God VoIP is working on the PS3 right now, but we knew we were pretty close, and if we didn't panic, we would get this, because once you get close to the base and you control the area, I mean, make sure you flush out the area before you actually go in and try to get the MCOM, because if not, you're all going to die. And then obviously on a map like Damavon Peak, you'd have quite a run to get back down the hill. In most cases, the opposing team will have some teammates protecting the hill, and in which case you'll never get down there and the game will be over before you know it. So the key point is, as I mentioned before, make sure you flush out the area before you move in to take out the MCOM. Pay attention if there's any enemies around you. The worst thing can happen is is to have somebody hidden behind you that you don't know anything about. You can wipe out your entire squad, then all of a sudden you're back at deployment and have a heck of a run to get to the next station. Very important as well to have a competent medic on your team, because if you don't, the tickets are extremely important when you're playing rush. There are 75 of them, as I mentioned, but when you see an enemy down, know your role, as you always need to with Battlefield. Revive your teammates. You get 100 points, just as much as if you took out an enemy. So the points are there to do it. So use your kit for what it's supposed to do. Revive your enemies. It's a real great help to your team, and that's what it's all about, of course. My setup, as you can see here, I am using the FAMAS great weapon, has a crazy fire rate. I have it equipped with the suppressor, foregrip, and holographic sight. My sidearm is the 443 tactical. Found it to be a great handgun. As you see here, I couldn't take the guy with FAMAS, but took him out with a handgun, which is interesting to say the least. So right here, this is the second time that we actually tried to get into the BMCon here on this particular part of the map, and we tried to go around once, and we tried it the second time. As you can see here, we fail again. Just, you know, had one teammate back covering my back, but we just still couldn't get in there. Sorry, to get an arm. So the next time we come down around, I mentioned to my squad mates I'm going to try to flank behind the building, because I was actually taken out by a sniper who was behind me here, as you can see by the kill feed, with an L96. Great weapon, by the way. So this particular time I said no, I'm going to flank around and make sure that guy is not in the building anymore. And when I was doing so, I was told by another one of my squad mates he was out. But by doing that, I eliminated the chance that there was somebody behind me, as a mistake I made the first time in. So that gave us the ability to have this particular side of the map clear, so therefore my teammate could move in and arm the MCOM, and therefore, you know, my job now was to basically sit back a little bit and make sure nobody runs in, because of course when an MCOM gets lit up, people tend to run in very quickly and try to disarm it, and of course that's what they're supposed to do. So just lay back for a bit, don't try to rush the next station till you get the one, and you know, in most cases your team is on the other side working on that particular station as well. So, you know, there you go, we got B, so now we can move on to A and see what we can do there. But again, that point seems to work very well for me, and I know this is not new news for anybody, but I just think it's a couple points that, you know, I've picked up on in my little bit of experience playing Rush, and it seems to be working out quite well. So now we've moved on to the A flag, and we have quite a few tickets left here, or 12, but we are in pretty good control here. And you see me whip out the 443 again. This gun is fucking great, I gotta be honest with you. You see me do quite a bit of work with it here. I don't know why that guy took so long to go down, but maybe it was my aim, you never know. And a guy comes in here, I throw out a health pack, and me and this guy do a jig for... It seemed like for 10 minutes, and I could just... Have you guys ever gotten this situation where you're like, okay, I'm out of bullets, I try to whip the guy with the knife, and finally I get the better of him. I was like, holy jeez, like one of us die or something. It was a bit ridiculous, but it was a good laugh at the moment. But anyway, another couple things I want to discuss is there is a huge patch in the works for Battlefield 3, and I watched a couple videos on YouTube today about the same thing. Quite a bit of weapon buffing or nerfing, as a particular video I watched by Don't Blink had said. And one of the things that he discussed in that video was the nature of the frag rounds that's being used quite a bit in Battlefield 3. And if you've seen earlier, I unlocked the USAS on the PS3. I'm not quite there on the Xbox. I'm only on level 31. Unfortunately, I don't play on the PC. Mostly a console player on both. And I gotta tell you, I fucking hate that weapon. It seems like when I get killed by it, I'm getting shot by an attack helicopter or something. It's just a sensation you get when you're being shot at by the particular weapon. Seems like everything around you is blowing up, and it's just endless amount of range to the weapon, and I find it absolutely ridiculous. And the comments that I was reading today is that they're not... It doesn't seem like they're going to be doing a big lot with that particular upgrade to the weapon, I guess you can call it. So I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you know, that is the one thing that I find most people in this game hate. I mean, if I get into a match with that gun and people are using it, I mean, I don't mind people using the weapon, don't get me wrong, but using with frag rounds, I mean, everybody knows it's overpowered, and you could say that FAMAS is overpowered as well, but, you know, at least the opposing enemy has a chance when they're using the FAMAS and you're using the FAMAS. But with the USAS, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it just absolutely drives me nuts, and I really do hope they patch it. If they don't patch anything else when it comes to this game, that needs to be fixed. So that's my rage on that for a minute. Another quick point I wanted to mention too is, if any guys follow my channel, you would know I actually picked up the XCM converter 2.0 for the Xbox, so I can use my PS3 controller on it, and I've been getting a couple messages from people asking how that was working out. I will tell you, I find it absolutely great. There is no input lag or anything on the device. So if you're an Xbox player and you like the PS3 controller, or that actually works vice versa too, by the way, pick that up. It's a great little device, not very expensive. Picked it up on eBay for around $85 Canadian. Another thing about the device though, the wired headsets for the Xbox will not work, so just keep that in mind. So as you can see, guys, this match is wrapping up. We did win. It was a great round, had a lot of fun playing it, and I'm having a lot of fun playing Rush lately, simply because I took into mind the points that I mentioned in the video. You know, slow down your game, be a little bit more observant about what's going on. With Conquest, you can kind of run in and go very heavy on the flag as a team. Just kind of work together with your squad, let one guy go ahead, the other guy offer protection. But that's it for me, guys. If you're enjoying my videos, as always, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. I enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. So for now, that's it. Take care, and we'll talk to everybody real soon.